Hello, welcome to DATZNRV. So you've landed at your final destination. What do you do now on this awesome RV? Well, we're going to show you how to set up this rig to make sure you get the maximum space required so everybody can be nice and comfy for your next vacation. Come on in, let me show you how to do this. First off, we want to make sure that the RV is running. That's very, very important to make sure that we activate all sensors required for the work that's going to be performed. So we're going to go ahead and start the RV. The next step is making sure that the parking brake down by your foot has been pressed down to ensure that all sensors are now activated. Come on this way and I'll show you the touch screen that you'll be utilizing to make sure that all your devices will be activated. As we come over here to the touch screen, you have a home screen that basically states that we have the leveler, we have the large slide, the bed slide, and other items that you'll have to activate once you're ready. First off, we're going to go to the leveler. We're going to hit the leveler on the screen. And on the screen, it basically comes up and we'll go ahead and hit auto level. And what this will do is basically set the auto jacks on the RV. And this will take about a minute or so to make sure the RV is fully stable before we start extending the slides out. So right now, as we see that the sensors are utilizing what is not in centered, so the RV is going to move a little bit. That's okay, it's perfectly normal. Once the jacks start going down, they will start talking to each other to make sure that the RV is centered. Level, that's the best thing that we want to do is have a level RV. We don't want to feel like we're going downhill when we're sitting on our RV. So right now it's just basically doing some checks. It's giving you an idea of what's flashing and adjustments that's making. And what we're looking for is essentially for that red dot to come across and stay solid. And that basically the screen will tell you that we're fully functional, we're centered, and we can go ahead and move forward to extending the slides. So once it's done, what we will do is go back to the home screen and we're going to start off with the next function of extending the main slide out. As you can see right now, it's basically just doing some fine tuning. It's analyzing to make sure that we are good to go. And once it's complete, you'll see success on the screen. At that time, we will go ahead and go back to the home screen by utilizing this back arrow right here. What we want to do is we want to extend the main slide. So we're going to use this like a tablet, hit main slide, and you have two functions, in and out, and what we're going to do is we're going to go out. So we hold the out button, and at this time the main slide of the RV is extending out, and we go ahead and hold on to that until it's actually full extended. And then typically what that'll do is that it'll stop when it's make a little click. We know that we're fully extended. At that point, we let go. We are now going to go back to that same home screen, and we're going to go ahead and do the bed slide. The bed slide, same functions. We have in and out. We're going to go ahead and use the out function. We're going to hold that until the bed slide is completely out. Now the bed slide is completely out. We can now go back to the home screen. Home screen is basically a good little watchdog of everything that's going on. Now, the other thing that we want to do is we want to look at our devices. And when we go into our devices, when we are utilizing plug-in, we want to go ahead and turn the electric water heater on. This will basically give you hot water instead of using propane. So we'll go ahead and turn that on. And now the hot water tank is now going to be utilized with the electric function. As we go and we scroll through, the next thing we want to do is that if you are on a site that does not have full hookup, you will have to make sure that your tanks are full of water. And then we want to turn the water pump on. So the water pump is off right now. We'll go ahead and turn that on. And essentially what that'll do is that when the faucet or any faucet, shower, toilet is utilized, that'll actually turn their water on to allow the water to be pumped. We hit the home button. This will tell us what lights we have on. You can turn the lights on and off on the touch panel, as well by the back door. The front door and the back bedroom. This will also tell you the tank. What do you have available? Your fresh is going to be your fresh water. This is going to be your potable water, your drinkable water. This is stuff that you're going to, cook with, you're going to wash with, you're going to utilize a toilet, the sink, etc. The black tank is going to be the sensor for the waste. This is going to be your wastewater from the toilet. That's black only. Your gray is going to be your soapy. That's going to be like your sinks, your shower, all that's going to go in your gray tank. And LP is for your propane. That is going to indicate what propane levels you have on the RV. Now that we've gone through everything, when you're ready to pack up, the exact steps that we went through to ensure that everything is safe and locked up. You want to make sure that we turn electrical water pumps off. We want to make sure we turn the water heater pump off. And then we want to make sure that we pull the main slide in, the bed slide in, and then at the very last you're going to use the leveler and you're going to go extract jacks. At that point, the RV will do its own thing. It'll lower itself back down and you're ready to go. If you have any questions, please let us know. Enjoy. Thank you.